Happy Wednesday, guys, and welcome to the Roundtable. I'm Nathan, and joining me this morning is my effervescent co-host, Shalan.
Effervescent.
Gorgeous, beautiful, radiant. The aura is just, it's just up there. And a very special guest today is Principal Dentist at Majestic Smiles Dental Clinic, Dr. Rachel Ann Barras, a.k.a. I'm saying, the Rasta Dentist. I like it, the Rasta Dentist. Welcome to the Roundtable.
Hi, good morning. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Well, no, we're glad to always have that little, it's a character. And I like the idea of the Rasta Dentist.
Yeah.
It's Wednesday. How's the week been so far? What have you guys been up to?
I've had a stressful week.
Stressful?
My phone crashed.
Ooh.
So I lost everything.
Wow.
I did like 6 factory resets yesterday. Like I was having a meltdown on my pictures, everything, and it's my work phone.
Phones crashed though, like in 2024?
Let's not do this.
Maybe I'm outdated.
I've had it for a really long time. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years.
So the phone didn't crash. The phone got old. It got tired.
It retired.
It retired on
before
purpose.
I was ready for it to leave, and so I had I've been stressed out trying to get back, trying to sign back into everything, on remembering passwords.
Pardon, man. Yeah, that you're busy.
Man.
Doc, how's it been?
I've had a really great week, actually.
See that, look at that. Yeah.
Looking forward to the rest of the week, especially this morning. You guys made my week really special.
Oh, look at that. You see, that's what the round table does. Just make you feel special. But as you know how it goes, it's that time of the morning where we see what's happening, what's buzzing in our social buzz. Okay. Check it out, guys.
Style different fonts. Fonts as in like text. How am I supposed to style text? You guys are getting really creative and I appreciate it, but how am I supposed to style text?
Why did that make so much sense?
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing this video and like, it didn't make sense when he started like styling fonts. Like, all right, another waste of 30 seconds on social media. And then I'm watching like, wow.
I follow him. I love him. The way he started off from just doing like styling himself with like Gap, whatever, and then he ended up on the Met Gala the other day.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's been, progressing. They've been flying, brands flying out all the time
if I'm to judge him by one video, I'd say definitely.
There's some people just know fashion. Yeah. That's him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know fashion. Thanks to CVM. Thanks to the Roundtable. I've been looking fashionable. Well, after the social buzz is always the favorite, the most enjoyable part of the morning. It's the bag of things, guys.
Is it?
It is the
Well, this morning we bring our whole bag of things for you, right?
Well,
it's present.
if it's anything dental, I'm going to mix in them.
Why?
Well,
dental is good.
I'm going to get in a free toothbrush.
On the topic that we're talking about today, we're talking about dental trends and stuff. And one of the trends that's been happening in the dental community is actually desiring straighter teeth. So what I have right now is a sample of what Invisalign looks like. It's a clear alternative to braces. So instead of the regular brackets and wires, you can straighten your teeth using Invisalign clear aligners. And I also have a bit of a concern because there's a current trend in the dental community where persons go to unlicensed persons to get their dental work done. So I want to advise
that's a real bag of things.
If you're going to have your dental care done, it should be done by someone that possesses one of these, which is a certificate to practice dentistry in Jamaica.
I like that.
Targetings.
But I don't know if you can see the detail. There's actually like a whole, there's a thing on it. So you can actually get Invisaligns with...
Start with design. lines?
Well, that's actually the Invisalign logo, so you know it's certified and not like a
Like a knockoff.
Yeah, like a knockoff.
This, can you guys see? Can you zoom in? It'll be a really nice one.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could get like a manual logo on my teeth.
Give me the something.
And last thing in my bag of things is just this model here that shows the difference between a healthy tooth and a decaying tooth.
Guess.
Yeah.
So you have...
You want me guess?
Yeah.
What's the price? Let me just check first.
Whatever.
We know that's a healthy tooth though. Look at that.
This is a healthy tooth. And then...
I feel like I just went to dental school.
This is the...
I feel like, I wonder if I can go take on one of them jobs then now and go start doing my own little thing and a half a tree.
You need a certificate.
Well, I'm going to forget that. But you know, I see something hard coming and we know we've already kind of touched on it already. So it has to be something dental. So I can't wait to hear this one.
I like this teeth.
You like it? You can wear it?
Yeah. Could probably get like...
All right, this is a nice one. Dabbling in dental trends, veneers, fashion braces, and teeth gems. All right, so...
I am very curious. Listen, I've seen the videos
teeth gems?
about the veneers, but I'm personally curious about the teeth gems.
So, so let me just ask straight up. See, you're the expert at the table. We are at your behest. What is a veneer? What is a teeth gem? What are these fashion trends that are now, well, oral fashion trends that are now growing in Jamaica?
Okay, well, we all want the perfect smile. We all want our smiles to look healthy. We want that glamorous Hollywood smile. And some of us, we want to be unique. So there are these different things that could allow us to achieve the smile of our dreams.
Okay.
So starting with dental veneers, if you're unhappy with the color, shape, or size of your teeth, a dental veneer is some sort of a press-on to give a likeness, like how you have a press-on nail, like a press-on tooth. So you can get the color, the shape, and the size tooth that you would like.
Color, shape, and size.
Right.
So, serious question. So when I see people walking around with the chiclet teeth, they ask for that size?
Well, that's the thing. The thing with veneers is very technique sensitive. So depending on the person actually applying the veneers, the method used, as well as other factors, you could result in that chiclet look at the end, which is not the most desirable.
Oh, all right. And then, well, fashion braces are, I think, mostly straightforward. It's you going and getting like the colorful braces and all them. It's like a person as well, correct? Because I gather there are persons who just basically go...
Well, I don't really, as a dental professional, I don't really agree with the term fashion braces because braces, as an orthodontic appliance, used to alter the position of teeth. It's used to change teeth from their current position into a more ideal position to improve the appearance or the function of the teeth. So with fashion braces, it's an improper use of a medical device. So it shouldn't really be something that we akin to fashion.
But then a quick question, because I still want to hear about the teeth gems. Fashion braces, do they actually impact on the teeth? Is it moving the teeth around?
In some cases, they actually do.
Wow.
In some, and I've seen those cases a number of times.
Wow.
You know, I might sound a little old here. But I remember when wearing braces was not cool. The thing was not. You remember when they call it brace face?
It's still not cool to me. I don't get it.
Well, since now, yo, things and times,
So what is the appeal?
they're gonna change.
I think it has over the years become a status symbol. It's become a status symbol, and you know it gives the appearance that you are working towards health, but it's a false sense of security in that you're actually doing something to improve the condition of your oral health.
Yeah, that one's strange. And then finally, I just want to hear about the teeth gem, because this was what I grew up knowing about, you know, gold tooth. That was as much as it was, but what's teeth gems?
They're really pretty.
Yeah, it's a new wave. So back in the early 2000s, we'd have known about grills and getting the, grills placed over your teeth. Now we can do them a bit more modestly with tooth gems, where gems of different sizes, colors, shapes are placed on the teeth to give persons that signature, unique appearance.
Wow.
You know?
So like a one rhinestone.
So then so Sheila, what do you think? You're seeing a lot of these trends going, and I gather there are a lot of celebrities who are helping to push it forward, especially through social media. What do you think is a genuine appeal behind the idea of wanting to, you know?
Well, I mean, in regards to the veneers, like you said, everyone wants that beautiful smile. And I think, you know, from your growing up, you know, you want your teeth to be white, you want it to be even wearing braces, it's to achieve the perfect smile, right? So I get the idea of wanting veneers, but what's happening is that they're shortcutting it, and you can't do that. And so a lot of people are having really bad, because remember your teeth can't grow back, you know.
No.
So when they file it down and they stick on things on there, and it cannot, it's not coming back. It's your adult teeth. They call it that for a reason.
So you see, for me, that's the question I probably want to ask them, Doc. Like, could you explain the process? Because I'm sure there must be like some long-term impact and side effects. But like veneer, because veneer sounds a little bit more, though it's personal as they put it, it sounds a little more invasive.
Right, so what a dental veneer does, like I said, it changes the shape, size, and color of the teeth. Depending on the initial condition of the teeth, if it's someone with smaller teeth or spacey teeth, at times we may not necessarily have to shave. But if you already have bigger teeth, closer teeth, crowded teeth, we have to create the space to add the material to give that ideal appearance,
so you have to shave,
which may require some amount of shaving. When planned properly and done by a trained professional, the shaving can be really conservative, and we do pick ideal cases. So we won't pick a case that needs aggressive shaving. We do case selection. So we select cases that are more ideal to accomplish the look that you're going for, with being minimally invasive.
All right.
So then I guess that kind of, the way you put that now puts in my mind why you have the man on the road who can get up and say, I can do it for you.
Yeah,
because
you have to...
No, but if the doc says it's selective, meaning not everybody should get a veneer, correct?
Right.
If you tell me no and I can go somewhere else and somebody say, hey, if you're willing to, you can take the pain, I'll do it. That's a part of it. And if you're telling me I can get the perfect smile and all I have to go through is go to my brethren, take the little extra pain for a few days, a few weeks. So
the thing is, the misconception is persons think that a veneer is something benign. There are no side effects. It's just a layer of material on my teeth. But it's really not that benign. It can alter the bite. It can alter the relationship between the cheek, lips, and tongue. If not placed properly, it can create a space to harbor bacteria and germs that cause the progression of dental diseases, such as gum disease, dental decay, etc., causing, in some extreme cases, loss of teeth.
So that is what I wanted to talk about. You're going to spend this money, right? But look on him now. His mouth can't close, you know?
No.
This is what I'm telling you. Sometimes them do it. The mouth can't close. Them can't eat properly. They have no bite anymore. Them can't eat no more.
Okay.
So when the bite is not ideal, it can actually damage your jaw joint.
Look at that.
So you end up having pain at the jaw joint and the ear, which is a very serious concern, and it's more difficult to repair.
See your teeth too big, so you have biting.
But then that, almost make me scared. So then what is the reason? So then I'll go as far as to say, braces, you say, so even the fashion braces are affecting you negatively. The veneer is affecting you negatively. Do the teeth germs affect you negatively? Can that cause some damage to the teeth as well?
Of all the things mentioned this morning, the teeth germs, they are not harmless, but they cause less harm compared to the others. The harm comes when it's not bonded properly, because these small devices, if they get debonded at night or when you're sleeping, you can swallow it, or even worse, you can aspirate it into your airway, causing choking, depending on the size of the gem.
Imagine it dead by
a teeth gem?
The other thing is it can cause gum disease, because the extra glue or bonding agent used around the teeth can cause the teeth to decay, because it will harbor plaque and bacteria, and also gum disease as well.
That was a good example of like a good veneer.
Yeah, the one that I just showed a while ago.
Yeah.
So you see, for me, what I think one of the greatest things I look on is, so if we're calling them fashion, I guess what we can do when we come back from the break is dive deep a little bit more into the notion of it being fashion. If you're talking about fashion, I mean being able to customize my look. There is an appeal. And if I'm an artist, if I am a social media content creator, the notion of me being able to go from white teeth to black teeth is interesting. But I think when we come back from the break, what we want to really hear more about is how do we have these things done in a more safe and streamlined, better way. But more Roundtable, guys, after the break. Welcome back to the Roundtable. This morning the topic is dabbling in dental trends, veneers, fashion braces, and teeth gems. So we kind of heard some of the ideas around the long-term impacts, but for me, I guess I want to know, so how can you do it the right way? What's the right way to go about getting a veneer, especially if you feel that you've tried to keep or maintain a proper health, oral hygiene, you've done all that you're supposed to do, but your teeth just not looking the way you want them to look, and you want to have that smile that you can use as to market yourself.
Well, I like what you said a while ago. You've been doing the right things. So before you could qualify for braces, tooth gems, or even veneers, we have to start off on a healthy framework, healthy teeth, making sure you have your cleanings done, your gums are healthy, your teeth are healthy and free of decay. And then once we have a healthy framework, we're able to take you from where you are to having your dream smile. So what happens a lot of the times when there are poor outcomes is that the teeth aren't healthy to begin with, so there's not a healthy framework to start with, and you get this false assurance that, oh, it's looking better, so I am better, when really that is not true.
And I would think if you're not taking care of your own teeth, you're probably not going to take care of your veneers.
But would a veneer need taking care of? Because in my mind, that's one of the things I'm curious about.
They have a smell, it's true.
Yeah. Yes. What I do want people to know as well is that every procedure and every field of medicine, every procedure has drawbacks, right?
Okay.
And every procedure has some amount of maintenance to upkeep it. And veneers are not short of that. Even braces is not short of that. When you have your braces done, you have to follow up with your retainers, your follow-ups over the years. When you have your veneers done, you have to make sure that you're going with your dentist to check it every few months to ensure that everything is bonded properly, nothing is getting loose, that if any corrections need to be made, that they're done in a timely manner before the effects are irreversible.
And you treat veneers like you treat normal teeth, so in my way you're still supposed to floss the same way, brush the same way.
Floss, brush the same way, have your cleanings done the same way. It's just a false layer over the teeth, but your natural teeth still lay below.
Oh, so you're still actually supposed to be taking care of those teeth with the veneer at the same time as well?
Yes.
Wow. Sheila, tell me, that doesn't sound like holy pork?
Yeah. I mean, my two front teeth are actually broken. When I was young.
You have caps?
Just have caps. And sometimes, you know, I just get paranoid about them.
Because?
You know, because I'm just like, suppose one day one just drop off.
Then you just have to go back and cap it again?
Yeah. That's why it's good to have a healthy relationship with a dentist, right? Every person ideally should be aligned with a dental home, a dental place that you go to periodically to check up on your teeth. So let's say, for instance, something is going wrong. If you have that relationship with your dentist, they can see it from early on and prevent it from having a catastrophic end.
When you were growing up, you never got to, we had regular cleanings, even now.
Even in school, actually. I remember part of being able to go to school, you had to show that certificate. So you had to show that you went to the dentist, you went to a general practitioner. So that's where my first relationship with a dentist started. And I mean, one of the things that I take for granted, and I guess this is where you can help us out with, is a lot of people think of dentists in a particular, so it must be this expensive looking, but then that is also what gives rise to the man who pretends to be the dentist, who kind of says, all right, I can do the procedure for you, I'll do it for $300,000. How do you kind of tell a proper dental practitioner, what are some of the tools that are supposed to be in place? Well, outside of the certificates, even my dentist, I take it for granted. I've never asked her. I've never walked in.
This is
I'm being very honest. You take it for granted, you know. Don't most of us go, hey, where your certificate there?
Can I see a certificate? And even if it's there, you don't really read it,
You don't check. So how do you know what is a proper dental practice? If I walk in, let's say in half a tree, and this guy says, hey, I'm a dentist, I can sort out your teeth for you want a veneer. When I walk into his studio, whatever, what should I see to say, oh, yeah, man, these are some of the tools and the things of the trade that are supposed to be there for me to feel comfortable?
Well, first of all, we started with the certificates already.
Yes.
We have a dental council that vets every dental professional, and they would look at their credentials. We actually required to follow up every 2 years with a certain amount of credits to be recertified.
Okay.
So it's ongoing education in the dental community.
Okay.
So once that certificate is verified, you're off to a good start. After that, you have to find a dentist that is right for you, right for your budget, right for your conditions, because not every dentist performs every procedure, and that is okay. Right? You have to find a dentist that when you discuss your concerns with them, they listen, and you feel like you two can have a long-term relationship, because it shouldn't be one and done with your dental professional. Another thing you want to look at is the environment. Is it clean? Are you seeing instruments come out of sterilized packages? Are you seeing you know, you should have a sense of security that the things that are being placed in your mouth are sanitized in the right way.
And then for me, one of the things I'd ask, because we're all modern kids here, is there like a website or a phone number or a social media page that you can go to find out like who, I have this dentist I'm going to check, his name is XYZ, is he certified?
There is a gazette list on the Dental Council of Jamaica's website.
Okay, well look at that. I feel like I learned so much around this topic today.
Absolutely.
And it's interesting because you take dental hygiene as a...
You take it for granted.
I think we all take it for granted.
Or elective, like...
Yeah.
Because most of us think of it as I go every 6 months, I go once a year because I'm afraid of the dentist. But now that you see these things happening more and more, you see somebody show up with their braces tomorrow. I was talking to them today and they were looking this particular way. You're starting to recognize that people are noticing the mouth more. People are taking more.
And what is happening with the veneer trend as well is because we see so many people and celebrities and everyone on TV with these perfect white smiles, it skews the average person's perception of what a healthy smile looks like. So you may have a perfectly healthy smile with perfectly shaped teeth in the right position, but seeing all of these smiles, it's not real, and then you become insecure.
This is so cool because we talk about body image issues,
but
right?
We don't talk about...
But we don't talk about like even this, like just particularly this, like, because I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I did not notice.
Morgan.
And it's so funny, I don't think it mattered because he's still
a great actor.
he's still a great actor. I don't think I've enjoyed his movies more now because he has better teeth.
But maybe something for him.
But then, you know, there's one celebrity who I heard because I absolutely love her music.
Let me see.
So I heard Shensia did Veneers. But I gather her process was more along the traditional lines because she was wearing, I remember she was wearing braces at one point.
Yeah.
So tell me something. One of the things I would love to know then, so for somebody who wears braces, because it seems that braces aren't a perfect solution, is it that braces don't always work?
It's not that braces doesn't always work. There are cases, just like there are case elections for veneers, not everyone will qualify for braces.
Okay.
So there's a selection process, an examination process where we vet that patient to see if they'll be a good candidate for braces. But aside from that, braces and veneers aim to correct two different things. What braces and orthodontics aim to do is to change the position of the teeth into a more ideal place, right? The veneers will change the color, size, and shape of your teeth. So sometimes your teeth move from where they are into a more ideal position, but you're still not satisfied with the color, shape, and size, and that's where the veneers will come in.
All right. Well, you know, we hit the home stretch right after this break. Come back with the final thoughts. Come back, guys. Thanks for staying with us. You know what time it is? It is time for final thoughts. But, you know, I have a little question for Ask Doc because I know of dentures, and I'm hearing about this thing named veneers. Is it that veneers have replaced dentures? What's the difference between veneers and dentures?
So a denture is a removable device used to replace missing teeth, while a veneer is a cosmetic option to change the size and shape of existing teeth.
Okay, so one is for missing, the other is for existing.
Yes.
All right. You know, today felt like school. So for the final thoughts, you know, I just want you guys can just share more information. I'll start with you, Shalon, and then we'll get Doc to just kind of, you know, finish off school the right way.
I'm definitely one of those who grew up loving a healthy smile and thinking that your teeth have to be white and perfect. But as you get older, you realize and you go into the real world, everyone's different. Everyone's mouth looks different. And if it's not really harming your health, then you should take serious precautions before you go and just do this cosmetic thing. Because you're young now, but later on, when your jawbone start hurt you, and when you can't bite things properly, you're gonna think back to when you did mess around with those cosmetic braces. Not trying to knock anybody hustle, but I just think you really have to think the long road for this one, the long stretch. And so I'm just not for it. I love the idea of teeth gems, but I was also somebody that loved grills, so. You know, I'm sad that it can cause problems.
Like to choke on a grill.
I just think you just need to. I just think you need to. Right way. It can be done the right way. I just think you need to focus and do your research and just know, you know, that is your mouth. Is your mouth? You can't, and your mouth is so close to your brain. Be careful, because you get an infection on your dead.
I like that one. Mouth close to brain.
It is.
It is though. It is. There have been cases in history that can happen, and I want to appeal to persons that your mouth is connected to the rest of your body. We actually call the mouth the gateway to the body. There are things that happen in your body that we see first in your mouth. So you want to protect that vessel, you want to protect that gateway. And you can achieve the smile of your dreams. Sometimes it may take longer. And sometimes you can talk to a qualified professional and they can help chart the course, help you build out timelines to get you to that desired smile. It's about finding the right provider that is right for you and taking that journey along with them and making sure that you have a healthy foundation.
I like that. Well, you know, I'll just say you get what you pay for. So be careful that you're not shortchanging yourself and going with certified, unqualified super professionals. The doc has said it. All of these things. I mean, you can be a professional over years of practice, but there's a right way to do it. And the doc has said that everything that we've spoken about here, none of it, there's nothing wrong with any of it, but there's a right way to do it. So let's just make sure that we go about things the right way. And that's a wrap for the Roundtable today. I want to say thanks to our special guest, the Rasta dentist. Doc, you have been amazing. Thank you for all that you've done. And, you know, as we go into the rest of the week, I want to remind everybody that we should always be good, be on purpose. Thank you, guys.
And smile.
And if you stand for nothing, you'll fall for it all.